welcome to the first round of Roots in the Round, everybody. I'm very excited to announce that we've got guest host Chase Killough over here. We got Bart Lattimore, Steven Davidson, Michael Cansler, and Sam Tayloe in the house tonight. It's Thursday evening. I just want to give a big thanks to our sponsors, including A&A Sales and Service, Piedmont Folkways, Grassroots Entertainment Group, North Carolina Arts Council, and the Iredell Arts Council, who this is their space. We really appreciate them letting us do this kind of thing here. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and let Chase take the wheel, and I'm going to jump off stage, and we're going to get into our first round session of the weekend here at Singers and Songbirds. Y'all enjoy the music and the stories.
How's everybody doing? I'm Chase Killough, as he just said. I'm going to be your MC for the evening. Let's get started. Bart.
Hey, how are you, Chase? Nice to meet you this evening.
Yeah, man. So tell us where you're from, Bart.
I'm originally from Charlotte, but I grew up right outside of Charlotte in a county called Stanley County.
Oh, Stanfield.
Yeah, Stanley County. You know where I'm at. And then, dude, literally, when I turned 18 years old, I made it as quick as I could back to Charlotte because I didn't fit in with the folks in Stanley County when I was a younger man.
Yeah, quick ride down Albemarle Road.
Yeah, not too bad.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Okay. I shopped at Locust Walmart myself.
Hey, man, that's the best Walmart in the county. So.
Oh, yeah. So, how long you been playing music?
Since I was about 25 years.
Okay.
Yeah, about 25. I'm an old man.
Yeah, well, that's cool. Well, who's some of your influences?
When I was starting out, like Boys to Men, you know. I'm not even joking. That's kind of how I got started singing. Yeah, I literally, when I figured out I could sing, I was singing Boys to Men songs for the black girls in the student lounge, and cause like I said, I didn't fit in with the rednecks in my high school. And so, yeah, literally that. And, you know, I grew up on 70s rock, so Steve Miller Band and Bruce Springsteen and obviously Leonard Skinner.
Hell yeah.
So, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, cool, man. We'll play us a song.
All right. Well, you know, we were talking about the lady from Tulsa.
Yeah.
I don't know where, this is a fictional lady, but this is some of my fiction writing. I wrote this about probably 12 years ago. And it's called Downtown Lady. Traveled down this empty street alone, just to realize that in the end it all was gone. Well, I'll never walk, never again. Spent too much time on that highway of sin. Won't you take you take me away? Well, I was 17, she was nearly 32. But oh, the devil, he often tells me what to do now. They call her a sinner, a skank and a whore, just a downtown lady with a heart of gold. And she said, take me away. What she said to take me away.
came to me with bruises on her face. My downtown lady, what the hell took place? And she said, well, oh, my pimp, he's a rotten kind of man. Lovely lady, get home while you still can. And she said, take me away. Well, she said to take me away.
Y'all give it up for him. Good job. Love the content, Bart. You're saving women all over the place. I appreciate it.
I've never bought a prostitute. In the state of North Carolina, anyway.
But a lottery ticket, hands down.
Yeah.
Cool. Next up, we got Steven Davidson. What's going on, Steve?
What up, dude?
How you doing, man?
Good, about you?
So, I'm awesome. I know two people on this stage. I don't know Bart that well. We just met a second ago, but I've known Steven for a while. So, but for the people that don't know you, where are you from?
Originally Fayetteville, North Carolina. Vietnam, represent. Yeehaw. There's nothing to say else about that place. I'm sorry.
That place is the Wild West, dude. Especially back in like the early 2000s, that place was the Wild West for sure.
Oh, yeah, don't go to Hayes Street. I got my ass whooped there a bunch.
So, how long you been playing music, man? Making music?
Oh, man, what? I guess it's 21 years now? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Short-term math there.
So give us a quick list of some influences.
Well, I started off with death metal, basically like Cannibal Corpse, Slayer, and
Slipknot.
Slipknot, Slipknot Kitty, Korn, Mudvayne. I mean, oh God, dying fetus. Pretty much the nastiest, fastest thing you can give me. That's where I was at. Yeah. Then I ended up at a Rat Dog show, which is Bob Weir from the Grateful Dead and his band down in Myrtle Beach, and I came out skipping down the yellow brick road that they have leading out of that place, and never looked back. Kind of dived into the Dead, and then like fish and cheese and salmon, and started getting into Doc Watson, and kind of all the way down the line of bluegrass.
Cool, man. Well, play us some of them songs you've been writing.
Well, we're gonna play one of them they call a fiddle tune that I writ. But I wrote this song actually last year. We were sitting at my wife's mom's house in Memphis, and if you know anything about Memphis, it don't snow in Memphis, but it snowed actually last year, and I was sitting there on the couch, and I kind of just came up with this, and it's called Memphis Snow.
Give it up for him. Good job, Steven.
Thank you.
Great stuff, Steve.
I dig that. All right, so next up, we have Michael Cansler. Did I say that right?
Yep.
Awesome,
Yep.
man. So you're one of the people that I don't know that well. So tell us where you're from, man.
I'm from Maiden, North Carolina, just not too far. But I live in Hickory now. But
Okay.
yeah.
Well, cool. So how long have you been playing music?
Well, I kind of did it. I played in high school, put it down for cars and girls, that kind of stuff, and then picked it up probably about 10, 12 years ago or something like that.
Cool, man. So what's some of your influences?
Oh, I'm a big Drive-By Trucker fan. Jason Isbell, Chris Knight.
Definitely.
We're listening to a lot of the Red Dirt stuff, so there's a lot. John Lennon was my early, in the early days, but anyway.
Cool, man. I love those ostrich skin boots.
Oh, thanks.
Just on a side note. So play a song, man.
All right. This is called Modern Day Daniel Boone. Deep in the mountains, hidden in the hill, lived an old man who never got a GI Bill. They used him and abused him, and they hung him out to dry. He fought in that dirty little war, and he never did know why. He moved on. He carried on. He moved on. He carried on. He had a girl from high school who said she'd wait around on him. One day she went to the lake to take a little swim. She dove down to the deep, never came back up. That's the only time he would ever love. He moved on. He carried on. He moved on. He carried on. His friends and family thought he was MIA. They said goodbye to him in their own Christian way. He lives up in those mountains with no next of kin, like a modern day Daniel Boone, the best only friend. He moved on. He carried on. He moved on. He carried on. That's his only story. He knows it die alone. The truth is he hasn't felt alive since the day they sent him home. The truth is he hasn't felt alive since the day they shipped him home. He moved on. He carried on. He moved on. He carried on.
Give it up for him. Good song, man.
Thank you. Allergies kind of got my voice. I can't hit them high ones.
Hey, man, it happens.
Sounded good, man.
I snorted an Allegra before I came up here, you know what I'm saying? Just kidding.
Party on.
That's just a joke.
No, the fuck it wasn't.
All right, Sam, how you doing, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Another one that I know from Charlotte.
Yeah, man.
So for those of y'all that don't know Sam, tell us where you're from.
I was born and raised in Elkin, North Carolina, so not too far up the road, north. And I lived in Charlotte for the last 10 years, 12 years or so. And kind of working or being more in that scene. And I don't know what y'all would say about the Charlotte scene. I think it's been a little more tight-knit as of late.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. So how long have you been making music for?
Kind of when I went to a little bit like Michael. I took some lessons when I was in like middle school, but I didn't play until I went to college and started in, I guess, 2008, 2009.
Cool, man. Well, where's some of your influence? What's some of your influences, man?
I'll lead with Jim Croce because that's been happening a lot lately. This mustache doesn't help my cause to tell people I don't like him. We recorded one of his songs on our latest record, and it's been like the final nail in the coffin. I'm trying to tell people that, like, I like him a lot, but I think I can have this mustache. He can have his mustache. You know, it can just be on its own out there. But Jackson Browne, dang, there's so many. Just really enjoy the songwriting, but obviously pairing that with some great musicianship is just always a fun little plus.
Yeah, man. Tell us about that guitar real quick. That's what I really have my eye on.
Man, it's I like to say I got lucky with this. It's just a Martin OM 21.
Okay.
But they quit making them. They did it from like 2007 to 2011 or 12, I think. And I found this at a pawn shop, sight unseen. I needed a guitar, and I just sold one that just wasn't working for me. And ordered this online from a place called Mandolin Brothers in New York that's closed now. And it was way under the price that I thought Martin would have had it at, and I thought something for sure. I was kind of taking a gamble, but it's worked out. I really like it a lot.
Cool. I love those old
appreciate
alt Martins, man.
Yeah, man, they're the shit.
Well, cool. Play us a song, man.
All right.
Well, no, I got nothing, but he sure did try. Trying to cut his chops with a butter knife. It's like his man's on third, but he swings inside. Well, no, got nothing, but he sure did try. Well, no, said nothing, but it seems to you that those words are simply untrue. Lies, in fact, but what you gonna do? Well, no, I said nothing, guess that's up to you. Well, no, I can see you walking down the hall. The old billboards and bathroom stalls, and so many eyes that see and minds won't recall. And oh yeah, I can see it, what's so wrong with y'all? Well, no, built nothing, but he had the tools. And you never felt your giving not going to use. You want him to build a fence, but he's got no roof. Well, no, got nothing but a couple screws. Well, no, got nothing, but he sure did try. And it's amazing what'll happen as the world flies right on by. And you think you're in control of what all comes through. Well, no, I got nothing, no, it could be you. Well, no, I can see you walking down the hall. And the old billboards and bathroom stalls. And so many eyes that see and minds won't recall. And oh yeah, I can see it, what's so wrong with y'all?
Good stuff. Y'all give it up for him.
Thank y'all.
Guitar's definitely got that sound, man.
Thank you.
You got like that J.J. Cale kind of laid back.
I honestly should have said he's. It's hard when I actually saw looking through and like, okay, influence coming my way, of course. He's probably on my top Mount Rushmore. I should have said Cale.
Oh yeah, man.
He's yeah, I could
Tulsa,
just
Oklahoma boy.
man, yeah, I could play. You know him, I bet.
Oh yeah.
They always put me behind these son bitches. Every time I come out here. They're like, okay, Bart, you're up next after this guy. Yeah. So, man, Sam, that was awesome. And I was the only 15-year-old walking around my high school, and I knew every fucking Jim Croce song.
Man,
he's
the
what
best.
Are you singing?
He's the best. He's got a special quality, I think, that are in a lot of other great songwriters of that time, but he can say some things that you can call them truths or you can call them whatever you'd like to, but can come off a little hokey, but you believe him when he talks to you about some things that are pretty close to the vest, and I think that's it's hard to write love songs like he does and then write some really, if we had a bunch of time, I'd just play a bunch of Croce, because he'll write a funny song about as good as anybody can.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Don't mess with a jealous man. Well, cool. That's the end of round one. So now we kind of know what everybody's listening to. Now let's get into the deep questions. I want to know, what y'all got going on. That road life. So I guess we all do traveling and doing stuff. Bart, I want you to tell me honestly, how you feel about gas station chicken.
That's a great question.
Now there's I was about to say there's a catch here, because for one, if you eat it up north, just nix all of them out. But down here in the South, they're on tiers. Mm-hmm. It's all good. Yeah. Every bit of it's good.
Correct answer.
But if you're in the know, then you go to the right gas station.
Shell station off South Boulevard.
Hey,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's the one.
I was literally about to say that.
I was going to say it too.
Yeah.
It's
So
got
yes.
East Boulevard slaps.
Yeah. Absolutely. Give me some fried okra too, dog.
Oh yeah.
Don't skimp on them mashed taters. Yes, I eat mashed potatoes with my gas station fried chicken.
But do you dip your chicken in the mashed potatoes?
Yeah, you need it.
Look at me, bro. I don't think I have to answer that question. So yes, check on. And I don't want to hate on the North. We just played a show in Wildwood, New Jersey, and we ate. I think it was like a Sheets or their version of Sheets. Fried chicken was. That's what it was.
Whoa.
Shit was delicious. So it just wasn't South Boulevard fried chicken. You know what I mean?
Not many are.
That was competed against prices.
Oh, don't even get me started on prices, man. Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Big ups.
Well, play us a song, man.
All right, I don't even know what I'm playing now. I got this song. I wrote it. I wrote this song. It's probably the newest song I've written, and it's kind of deep. I probably shouldn't play this because we're having a good time, but I'm gonna depress you guys a little bit.
I got some of those coming, so do it.
All right, cool. This is not in tune. Let's keep talking about fried chicken. What y'all think about fried chicken? Watch it be in tune, and I'm just a terrible guitar player. There it is. There it was. It's always that B chord. Let me fuck this up real quick. Whew, don't eat the cupcakes. I'm going to try to get this off. Thank you, guys. This might go over terribly. Gave it a name, divert the attention, replace the blame, keep on smiling, keep on moving. They won't notice that things ain't the same, but things ain't the same. So take me away, 'cause I'm tired of running. You play
sickness remains. You're feeding off money. You try to divide just to keep us in line. Well, no need to worry, 'cause you got the money. But everyone knows that you can't purchase time. Well, you can't buy yourself out of a grave. So take me away. Well, take me away. Well, build us a scandal with a familiar name. Your words seem to ramble, and they were made in vain. People dying, people losing. We hold the candles while you hold the flame. Will you hold the flame? So take me away, 'cause I'm tired of running. You played the victim, but you done the crime. Sickness remains. You're bleeding for money. You try to divide just to keep us in line. With no need to worry, 'cause you got the money. But everyone knows that you can't purchase time. Well, you can't buy yourself out of a grave. You can't buy yourself out of a grave. So take me away.
Y'all give it up.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Loud.
See,
I'm sorry, it's loud.
I hear all that Brian McKnight used to listen to just coming out.
Yeah, that's that Brian McKnight for sure.
Like a dream come true. Just wanna be with you.
We could do Boyz II Men and Brian McKnight.
He's like,
bro.
I'll do it.
That's awesome. Oh, man. Side note, how many times have you been asked to play Tennessee Whiskey this year?
Well, I've done 50 shows, maybe more, so over 50 times.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about that song is I can't sing that song.
Yeah.
Dude, Stapleton's the boss, bro. Like,
Yes.
And I'm just in a different. You know what? I was about to say Stapleton can't sing my songs, but he can sing my songs. But you know, it's like everybody's in their own vein, they're on their own lane. You know what I mean? It's like up here tonight. We have 4 different dudes that are crushing it, and they're all different vibes. They're all different, you know. So
That's a beautiful
it is what it is.
Beautiful thing. Moving on to Steven. So how's it going, Steven? You hanging in there?
I'm here.
You got that little instrument there that probably gets confused as a ukulele. About
A lot.
Is that
Yeah.
not a ukulele?
It's Mandarin.
Mandarin.
A little orange.
Or a little guitar.
Yeah, I like that little guitar you played there, boy.
That's what it is.
That's impressive, dude. A redneck dude speaking Mandarin, you know.
Question. I know you did a lot of traveling, especially since I've known you. I used to do the Fluff Ramblers, and y'all used to go all over the country.
Yeah.
So answer me this question. What's the worst state to drive through?
Fucking Texas.
Texas?
Yeah. Oh, what? You guys don't? You have
Elaborate.
not been to the other side of Texas.
Elaborate.
So once you go, if you try to leave Austin and trying to go to South California, there is nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing interesting, no nothing. The colors don't move. Everything just stays the same forever and ever.
And it smells like cows.
Yes. So many cows, like worse than Nebraska.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say Kansas is probably my least favorite state.
Oh, man. Kansas is pretty bad. Kansas is really bad just because you know you're heading to Colorado to, like, a really fun state. You know, but that that ride through Texas, and then like, all right, so Austin to San Francisco is the worst ride I've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was absolutely miserable. It was in the middle of August.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucked.
Pretty hot.
Yeah. And
I was thinking South Carolina because of the police, but I'm in there now.
No, police, I'd say Georgia.
Yeah, true that.
Stayed at a
Atlanta is purgatory. So
Yeah, stayed at a commune down at the bottom of, right above the border of Florida. And I've never sweated so bad in my absolute life. We stayed in this little yurt, and it was just screened, on this. So
Doing
their
hippie stuff.
dude, their mattresses, for some reason, they were like rubber, like that vinyl that you cover your, like seats in your car. That's what it was. There was no sheets. They didn't give us sheets or anything. They were like, yeah, you can stay here for free, We were like, oh, cool, somewhere to hang out. No, bad idea. Like, I mean, mosquitoes like this damn big, you know what I mean? I mean, just dripping sweat. So when
sweating
they
on
landed
vinyl sounds terrible too.
Dude, when they tried to land on you, they stuck to you. So even if they tried to fly away. Nah, they're just like, all right, we're just gonna kill you. You know what I mean? Just keep eating you until you kill us. Oh man, that was pretty bad.
Well, cool. What kind of song you got for us now?
Sorry.
Well, cool.
Rabbit hole there. I don't know. Actually, we're gonna stay on his vibe.
All right, let's do it, man. Yeah, let's get deep up here.
It's a true story. With a whiskey runs off the tip of my tongue, just like the words I say when I'm drunk, and I know just ain't the same, no. With the whiskey and high, and it filled the room, took everything that they could consume, and I know just ain't the same, no. With the devil on my shoulder saying, lift the bottle up and let it shine just like a crown. Angel to the right, staying with me whole night, saying just gotta put it down. Find me incapacitated, sleeping in the kitchen with my feet's out in the hole. This is how good men fall. Where the spirits are high and they filled the room, took everything that they could consume, and I know just ain't the same, no. Last time you do was speak my name, just so you could place the blame, and I know just ain't the same, no. With the devil on my shoulder saying, lift the bottle up and let it shine just like a crown. Angel to the right, staying with me whole night, saying just gotta put it down. Find me incapacitated, sleeping in the kitchen with my feet out in the hole. This is how good men fall. Where the whiskey runs off the tip of your tongue, just like the words you said when you're drunk, and I know just ain't the same, no. A wise man once, he spoke to me, a vengeful woman never set you free, and I know just ain't the same, no. With the devil on my shoulder saying, lift the bottle up and let it shine just like a crown. Angel to the right, staying with me whole night, saying just gotta put it down. Find me incapacitated, sleeping in the kitchen with my feet out in the hole. This is how good men fall. This is how good men fall.
Yeah, y'all give it up for him.
Nice, Dave.
Back to you, Michael. How you doing, man?
Good, good.
Well, awesome. So, my question to you. So, I've seen your stuff around town. So you play some shows. So, how do you navigate this new kind of situation with the cell phones and stuff, playing music nowadays? And I guess specifically, you know, is it a hindrance to you when you play music when, you know, people are kind of absorbed in their cell phones, or do you experience that a lot?
Yeah, no, I do at times. I was talking earlier, trying to get more out of. Well, I have pretty much quit all the restaurant stuff because that's where you're just surely background music for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if you're. I just kind of get in my own little groove and don't pay attention to what everybody's doing. Really.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
So, do you prefer to play more original stuff now, and then as opposed to cover gigs?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll show up somewhere and I'm like, I don't want to play my shit tonight. I'm just gonna play some covers, you know, some Guy Clark and stuff like that, and Jason Isbell and stuff. But for the most part, yeah. And I try to stay at places that accept the original stuff.
Yeah.
It's like if it's and I've played some places that all they want to hear is covers and they want you to be a jukebox, and I'm like, I can, but I don't want to. So
it's a double-edged sword. I think
it
we all
is,
struggle with that.
Yeah.
Oh, I be doing the hell out of them shows, dog. That's them paydays.
Yeah.
Like, what y'all want to hear? Who the hell is Little Yachty?
That's good. So, I guess we got to just keep on supporting places like this so we can have a place to play original music, you know?
Yeah, we appreciate this for sure.
Well, cool. Well, I liked your last one, man. Let's hear what you got next.
Thanks. I just noticed something on without a hat up here. Usually I wear one. I was like, never meant to hurt you, never even tried. The day that you left me was the last day that I cried. Too many miles between us, so many left behind. Now that you're gone, girl, I wiped you from my mind. What you saw in me has gone the other way. I can see in your eyes you were never gonna stay. For better or worse, a love that lasts forever are like fables in the Bible, trying to call the weather. Never mind what people say or think that they saw. They were dead day by day, no chance to know it all. The future wasn't bright, we didn't need shades. The movie was over with no credits or accolades. For better or worse, a love that lasts forever are like fables in the Bible, trying to call the weather. Well, this ain't no love story, and there ain't no happy ending. Just one big crazy chess game that nobody's winning. For better or worse, love that lasts forever are like fables in the Bible, trying to call the weather. For better or worse, love that lasts forever are like fables in the Bible, trying to call the weather. It's like fables in the Bible, trying to call the weather.
Good song.
Thank you.
I'll give it up for him.
Thank you.
Quick question before we move on. Are you a Lyle Lovett fan or B, an American Aquarium fan?
American Aquarium and Lyle Lovett. But
Well, that's
yeah,
awesome.
American Aquarium for sure.
Yeah, I was going to say that song had kind of a mix between both of them.
Yeah.
man.
Cool.
I really dig that. All right, Sam, moving on to you.
I'm ready for you.
Okay.
We're ready for you, Sam.
We're ready for you and that mustache.
Let's see what that stash can do, Daddy.
So,
You'd asked that
we're going to pretend that didn't happen.
Was that weird? Did I get it?
Maybe. Yeah.
Not the first time.
So, I see you do a lot of stuff in Charlotte at the Evening Muse.
Yeah.
So, your band travels a lot and does a lot of festivals and stuff. What's like your favorite kind of venue to play, especially in the last year?
Yeah, I think places like the Muse, this is in that category of, as Michael's saying, places that people listen, the sound is nice, and able to play something. You're talking about these Muse shows we've started doing. During 2020, we were doing a live stream to try and kind of stay busy, have just a little bit of money coming in, and I started doing it in my bathroom, and it was just called Sam on Sundays is what we called it. Every Sunday I did it. And that turned into, once we got out back in the world and getting after it again, we started doing these kind of live and trying to have some people sit in and kind of make it more of a eclectic scene. We need to get you to come do one. And the Muse has been really nice about having us there, and Petra's is another place we'll go. And it's just getting together and rooms like that, really, that you can have a listening environment. There's a place in Jacksonville, Florida, called the Blue Jay Listening Room that's fantastic. There's a place, which one? Ted's is great in Wilmington. Yeah, it's a great spot. Very similar. That's a great one to pull out. Play an 1850s post and beam barn in Galway, New York, upstate New York, called the Cock and Bull, is one of my very favorites.
Well, awesome. Well,
that wasn't a joke. That wasn't a joke. That was real.
I figured that was going to get a couple more laughs. But
No joke.
Yeah. So play us another song, man.
Yeah.
Is that Steven?
I've gotten to play with Steve quite a bit. You want to play Mary Jane with me here, Steve?
Sure.
This is
They
a song.
always do this to us. They bring weapons in. Nah.
Hey, he'll be the first to say he didn't even know who was going to be here, much less me when I asked him. I was like,
good
are you
deal,
playing
dude.
this
You
thing?
got a built-in weapon.
He is a weapon. Steve's a weapon.
I know he is. I love it.
This song's called Mary Jane. It's a song about my grandmother. That was her name. I've got this new song now that is a song about marijuana. So there's been a transition into playing that song and then playing this Mary Jane tune. And we were on this radio show. Steve was with us for this as well. And back behind, this guy was a very interesting fella, and I don't know how it just came off my tongue a little wrong, but he was like, "Oh, you're going to sing about marijuana up here?" And I was like, "It's actually about my dead grandmother." And it is, but she and I'm sure she didn't smoke marijuana, but if she did, it'd be the biggest whodunit I've ever seen. But she was one of the nicest folks, as we all have a lot of these folks, I hope, in our life, somebody that really, she was about as good as they come. So I thought it was only right to try and connect with her a little bit, something I can give to her and kind of take from her in a way for the rest of the time without her.
Mary Jane, where did you go? See, it's hard to know if you're here or in the sky, 'cause I've seen the way you treat your days. If there's a holy line, well, he'd be on your side. I hope that Hollywood still treats you good. Well, it seems to me that we're all doing fine. The sun don't shine like it used to. We all smile a little less, but we aren't as wild as we could be, and we all sure feel blessed. Steven Davidson, folks. And Mary Jane, well, I found a love you thank the Lord above for the girl that's on my arm. She's long and tall, got a phone to call, and the world outside keeps banging on the door. And like a touch of gray, no, it hurts to say that if y'all get to meet, it won't be on my time. The sun don't shine like it used to. We all smile a little less, but we aren't as wild as we could be, and we all, oh yes, we all sure feel blessed, and oh yeah.
Y'all give it up.
Nice, Steve. Steven Davidson, man. Great stuff.
Fantastic, man. Good stuff for both of you. All right, well, we're going to take a quick fiver because I need to go to the restroom and I'm a cigarette
To go
smoker.
to the baño. ¿Dónde es el baño?
Okay,
Fine.
cool.
See
All
you
right,
in 5.
well, we'll see y'all back here in about 5.
Okay.
Is it like old Greg?
No, I don't think so. All right, guys. So how y'all doing? How's the break?
Break was good.
Break was good. It seems like everybody got them a beer. So yeah, fantastic. We're gonna start out the other way now. We're gonna go.
Oh, look at him. He swapped
Oh
it
yeah,
up on us.
reverse.
That's
Inverting the field here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you got to change things up. Stories get different. But this round, I'm going to ask everybody the same question. So the other three, y'all are going to have time to think about it. So, Sam, tell us about your songwriting process and how you go about making those beautiful tunes.
Oh man, well I appreciate that first, but Michael and I were just talking about that.
Oh, good.
I'm not in. I don't find myself being prolific at about any point. Most of it just needs to be some more practice that I sit down every day and do it. But I find myself working on all the other aspects, as y'all all understands. Is there's a lot to do just to get out there and play the show. So it's if I can find something that's got my mind running or turning over a line, I'll kind of use that to get into it, and a lot of times let that dictate where we head with the song, but try and map it out a little bit after I get something that's an earworm or something for me.
Yeah. So to elaborate on that, do you ever do any co-writing? Or you mostly just get inside your own head?
Yeah, I'd like to do more. I actually think that's part of this, trying to make myself do it and write. I mean, everyone says, write a song, bad or not, just write it, get out there and do the practice. And I think that's something else with co-writing, is hanging out, trying to keep our scene a little tighter together as well. It's like, you want to get together and just work on something. And, a lot of times, even if you don't finish something in that vein, you both walk away with some ideas to do something in the future. So, yeah, I'm all about people, man. I really, I think that's what I find myself writing about the most, is we really seem, as of late especially, or it's probably been happening forever, but we really want to find the ways we're different. And I think that's we're missing the ball quite a bit there. So it's seems like a losing battle a lot of times, but that's what I find myself trying to very politely nudge people to think a little deeper about. That's what we named the last record we put out, was Dig a Little Deeper. Most of those songs seem to center around wanting to, look a little deeper than just what someone's telling you to think about, or what your first thought may be when it comes out of your mouth. And we're a lot better than that, I think, most of the time. It's made me start thinking about Joe Pesci, so I'm going to play a song about Joe Pesci.
Heck yeah. Well, play us one.
Yeah, here's one about Joe Pesci. Mostly it's on this record, Dig a Little Deeper, and it's another one of those where I'm trying to politely, through my vehicle of Joe Pesci, talk about how I bet you talk to people like Joe Pesci does a lot more than you think, and he doesn't make it out of any of his movies really, and it's because of the way he behaves. And he kind of brings it on himself. Even Home Alone. I mean, he'd have died from any of those little run-ins with Macaulay Culkin in that movie. But this is more your Scorsese sides of Joe Pesci. And it's called It's What It Is.
It's what it is. It's just how it's gotten. And go tell your friend, enjoy his pension. Maybe it's time to go walk that line. Walk on. And I'm a little concerned, and you look desperate, and this ain't the first time. You just could not help it. And one thing I found, you put your ear to the ground. As everybody goes down. And if you're golden, it'll feel like a prison. And walking the runway into this year's only fashion. And damn, you thought you cashed in. You wanna do it again? Then won't you go on? Conductors, they talk trains till they run into a pilot, then they pull the brakes just to tell him what he knows about his job. Sees that they're the same, but once that table's folded up, he'll buckle down just to thinking that he feels like he's been robbed. it's what it is. Taking what y'all give on. And would say when, if the win only matters by the color of your ribbon. And a frog was once a tadpole, and lost people feel less scared when they're alone. You say you're heaven bound, already ordered that gown, then won't you go on? 'Cause everybody goes down.
Good tune.
Ooh, thanks.
I'm going to revisit that Joe Pesci thing real quick. My favorite Joe Pesci is from Lethal Weapon.
Nice. Also great.
Yeah.
Great movie.
My cousin Vinny. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
come on now. That was Joe Pesci, right?
Yeah. Don't ever go through the drive-through. Awesome. Michael, moving on to you, man. So, same question. What's your songwriting process, man? How do you really get them to come out?
You know, we were talking earlier, except for the last week, I said week, maybe a week and a half, I try to write every day, whether it's just a sentence or even not even songwriting form sometimes, just to keep that flowing, you know, kind of thing. But the best for me is like just getting some quiet time, sitting down and, you know, putting the music and the words together at the same time. It comes out better. I mean, easier that way. But I do it both ways. I write the words and then put music to it, and you know, maybe it doesn't meter quite right, so I change it up a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much. I try to write all the time, and sometimes, like we said, I got a lot of unfinished stuff too. But anyway, just there's no real. It's that old question, you know, what comes first, the words or the music? Yeah. Yes. It's sometimes it's backwards, you know, it's whatever. But
Whenever the spirit moves you.
that's right, yeah. And we were talking earlier, or just a moment ago. It's like I seem to write in themes, and I don't mean to. You know, it's like I read a lot to try to get some inspiration for writing. I went through a spell. I wrote military songs, and then I've got probably a EP or an album worth of farming songs because we grew up raising cattle, and then lately it's been like relationship songs on the bad part of the relationship. You know, not love songs are hard to write. I don't know why they're so daggum hard, but I have a hard time with those.
That's because love's a hard thing to find to be true, man. True love's a hard thing to find.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm married, so I found it.
So you found it, right?
Oh yeah, man. So play us one of them tunes, man.
Baby, I had no idea you were gonna leave. Everybody in town was fooled. That included me. To wake up one morning, reach across the bed. It smells like you where you last laid your head. Why did you lie to me? Just couldn't tell me the truth. I wasted a third of my life on you. You took away my youth. Took away my youth. got mine. If you're jealous, it never came alive. Forgot the words, but I'm gonna keep moving on. It happens sometime. So why did you lie to me? You just couldn't tell me the truth. I wasted a third of my life on you. You took away my youth. You took away my youth. Are we gonna do that verse again? I got it. Did you have stars in your eyes? Was LA really all that bright? You had your dreams, I got mine. If you're jealous, it never came alive. So why did you lie to me? Just couldn't tell me the truth. I wasted a third of my life on you. Took away my youth. Took away my youth. I got my big break today, but you were there to help me celebrate. Now that the truth is out, it wouldn't matter anyway. So why did you lie to me? Just couldn't tell me the truth. I wasted a third of my life on you. Took away my youth. Took away my youth. Why did you lie to me? Why did you lie to me? Why did you lie to me? Took away my youth.
Y'all give it up for him.
Thank you. All right, I'm the first one that forgot words, so I got that out of the way if any of y'all have any trouble.
Hell
Heck
yeah.
yeah.
Made me feel so much better, dude.
Well, cool. Steven, you're next, sir. So tell us a little bit about your writing process.
Well, I tend to write
you write
stuff
this
down, and I'm gonna have to you want to hear me finish one today?
Yes.
That's what's
A
about to
live
happen.
process.
I've actually. So it's kind of spur of the moment kind of situation. I'll come up, just either just driving in the car, or taking a shower, wherever you are, and just to kind of just a little line hits you, and you're just either write it down or my phone, and I'll just or text it to myself, and then I'll get back home and just kind of say that line over and over again, and next thing you know, just a melody starts to kind of form with it, and then with the instrument, I'll just try to figure out what key I'm in, and then it just kind of snowballs. And that's exactly what happened with this song that I can't find in this book right now. So I'm stalling.
You need dividers.
Well, I didn't want you to talk shit about me using an iPad. So I I'm going analog here.
He even put it in the iPad holder. Did you see that?
It fits.
It's like, that's an analog iPad holder.
There's two things in this world that should always be analog. That's recorded music and cigarettes.
That's the damn truth.
But there's many things. I've had songs kind of like this one, to where I've been working on it for years. This song is actually pretty personal. It's about my brother when he passed away, and it's been a really slow process, just kind of dealing with emotions and actually processing that. Still, after 8 years, I'm still processing that and feelings within that. But it's finally one of those days where it's like you come up with this line and you're flipping through your book to go write it down, but then you stop on that page and it's like, wait a minute, that's the verse I'm looking for right there, and you just kind of work into that, or you just have like this book that has a bunch of like little lines all through it, and you just don't ever finish it. But then you have something like this to where you finish it. I don't have a name for it. Is that okay?
That's fine. 1 second. Did you have a question?
Yes. Well, that first song that you did, that instrumental,
Mm-hmm.
that was, you said, the snow in Memphis.
Yes.
And was that just like...
Actually, I was... So I could tell you the exact moment when I started reading this. I was sitting, and my wife and her mom were in the kitchen, and I was just sitting on the couch watching Friends, and just noodling around, and I hit that, and I was like, "Oh wait, that's cool." And just started messing around, and I found the melody for it, and I took the whole writing process of, I used the circle of fifths to where I can, like, where's my relative? Where can I go with this? I want to go to a minor. I wanted to make it kind of sadder, where it kind of like dips down a little bit, and that's where I found that B minor. Well, it's not a B minor. I honestly don't know what that chord is, but I know it's a B minor something.
It's your chord.
You're so forthcoming. You're so forthcoming up here, Steve.
Really?
There you go, man.
Dude, that is awesome. Oh, my
Zing.
God. You have just made my entire world. You don't even know.
I sat here, I turned to him and I said, I can feel the Memphis snow that you said.
Oh, that's so awesome, because that's the exact feeling that I was trying to put into that song. And that, just that whole mood, that feeling, that whole mindset that I was in at that moment when I was writing that song. That's the whole purpose of it right there.
Well, you guys take it easier. Her husband's here. You know what I'm saying? I kid.
It didn't need to be in the book, is what I'm saying.
Oh, no, 'cause I don't have any words for it. Right. Yeah, I don't read music. You can put a staff in front of me, and I'm doing really good right now to even know that it's called a staff.
Staff infection.
But you could put that in front of me, and I couldn't tell you what is what. I could probably I know I can sit there and eventually tell you, all right, that's a C. Oh, no, that's a C flat, or wherever. You know what I mean? I don't know. But music, to me, is a feeling. It is a thought process. Is a language, and instrumentals a lot. Or that's how I speak a lot. I write a lot of instrumentals. Lyrics and singing is still fairly new to me. I'm not I wouldn't call myself a good singer, and by no means, especially with these guys sitting here beside me. You haven't even heard this guy right here. Holy hell. But I like to use instrumentals and stuff like that as a voice and as a language, and I really appreciate that. That really touched me, and that felt really good.
If somebody describes an instrumental to me, that I can, when you said the snow in Memphis, it really, you describe an instrumental to me, I'm going to go there with you.
That's awesome. I appreciate you. So this is a song, like I was saying, I started, I want to say about 7 years ago. Started writing this song and actually just finally recently finished it. And I really hope I can turn this page because.
You need a page turner, man?
No, I think I got this. I think I got this. That actually might work. But here you go. Front porch swinging, trying to shake this feeling. The cool breeze blowing, and the clouds just rolling. Sitting with these memories, trying to get the best of me. My head is in a thundercloud, and now just waiting on the rain, just waiting on that cool, sweet raindrop, just waiting on the rain, sweet dew. That path is yours alone, destination unknown, just along for the ride, and having a damn good time. I missed you for so many years, I can still hear you in my ear. So many things to talk about, but for now, just waiting on the rain, just waiting on that cool, sweet raindrop, just waiting on the rain, sweet dew. And it hits you like a ton of bricks. You fought a storm that just won't quit, so strong that it blacks you out, so deep that the light can't be found. In some peaks round the clouds, bits of light and subtle sounds, peace and calm around. It's you.
I'll give it up for Steven.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, Bart. I have a feeling this is going to be entertaining. So let's hear about your writing process.
Well, mine's kind of evolved a little bit. Like on a serious note, I usually I put my Gucci flip flops on and I hop in a Lambo, just go around the block like twice, you know. And literally, it's kind of like I mean, it's the same process as everybody else. I actually like some. I put my wife through college. We've been together 10 years, and I busted my ass, and she busted her ass too, you know. And now she's like the breadwinner, so I get to like kick it at the house a lot more than I used to. And my new job allots me that too. But so I just sit at the house, and I was telling somebody, it's like I've written 100 bad songs, and I've written 30 good songs, you know? I mean, probably more than 100. I've probably written 200, 300 bad songs. You know, I figure out of every 50 songs that I write, I get one good song. And I'm a lot like you guys were talking about is, you know, you get halfway through a song, and you just like, okay, I'm cutting ties with this. But I do the put it on my phone, and my thing is, because I like to drink and party, so I'm like, this motherfucker, I'm going to see, I got a CMA nomination next year, you know what I mean? And I wake up the next morning, and I'm like, yikes, scratch that one. But a lot of I always keep it. I don't erase anything. So it's like this is what I've found is we're real strong in the first verse because that's where the inspiration comes from usually is in that first verse. And a lot of times artists, including me, especially me, that second verse is just like, you know? And the cool thing about keeping all these songs that are garbage, they have good lyrics in them. And I write about the same type of stuff. So it's like, wait, I kind of wrote about this in this other song, so I'll pull the first verse from another song lyrically and then put it as now it's like, now I got two powerhouse verses, you know. So that's kind of what I do.
Awesome. Well, play us a good one.
All right, I'm going to try. You know what? The beers are biting. So I'm kidding. But I was going to play another big kind of powerhouse tune where I'm screaming in you guys' face like I did last. But this is my favorite song I've ever written, and it's kind of more chill. And it's about my daughter. And this is called That's What Daddies Do. And I figure this song will be probably 20 minutes long by the time she goes to college. So this is called That's What Daddies Do. Well, all of my life, I've been bound for something like you to come and slow me down. Well, now it seems your mom and me were feeling this love the likes we never found. 'Cause I woke up in the middle of the night for chocolate shakes and baggy fries, and I held mommy's hair while she puked. Because that's what daddies do. Well, if you can't tell, Daddy's scared as hell, and Daddy writes all of his fears in his songs. And Daddy's friends, they're just as wild as him, but all of that changed once you come along. I hold your hand in the park so you don't scrape your leg. I check for monsters under your bed. I sleep on the floor so they can't get to you. And if them boys ever give you trouble, well, Daddy's got a rifle and Daddy's got a shovel. I'll hold you close if you're ever sad and blue, because that's what daddies do. Yeah, well, that's what your daddy's supposed to do.
Y'all give it up for him.
Good job, Daddy. Good
There you
job,
go.
Daddy.
That was awesome.
All right, so we're coming to the final round. So, Sam, tell us a little about where everybody can find you, your upcoming shows, how to find you, social media, and all those things.
Yeah, you can. I play in a group called Time Sawyer. We do quite a bit of traveling, so if there's some folks, check out timesawyer.com. You can. We don't have a ton left at this end of the year here, but we'll go down to Georgia and Florida and Other than that, we're around. We're at the Reeves Theater in Elkin. That's definitely the closest show I can give you. I'd love to have you come hang out with us. Our buddies Steve and his buddy Chad are going to open the show as well as the Charlotte Bluegrass All-Stars duo. And it's a great venue down there. Definitely worth checking out. That's on December the 23rd. That's a holiday little thing there. We were talking a little about these Sam on Someday shows. We have one coming up this Tuesday at the Evening Muse. It will be November the 21st. But you can find all that stuff. TimeSawyer.com is your best move. You can find Time Sawyer on all of our little social platforms, et cetera, et cetera.
Awesome. Well, play us a good one, man.
I'm going to try my best. Steve, you want to play this Little Black Cat with me here?
Okay.
This is on that same record we just put out this year. And in that same vein, again, I'm really in this hole of trying to, I don't think it's on me alone by any means, but really trying to connect us a little bit, if that's just in a song here or there. But we find ourselves, again, choosing about every direction we can besides trying to look at what the truth may be sometimes. And this is kind of looking at some superstitions called Little Black Cat.
My yellow headlights hit a little black cat. Oh, he's got white feet, I let the feeling pass. Well, he's across the street, he's trying to get home. No, yeah, buddy, oh, I know the feeling. So I'm keeping it level, speed limit needle, standing still, standing proud. Dead registration on the car that I'm pacing, braking, slowing down. Blue lights flashing, ain't it funny how the past has a way of coming back around? No, yeah, buddy, oh, I know the feeling. So should you. It's been diagnosed that we're all the same where it matters most. And if you feel like kneeling, test the stars. The rabbit's foot on your key, don't have the thinking part. And like a jellyfish belly, listen, no backbone. And sorry, don't hold water when it's dripping through the foam. Digging through clover, throwing salt over your shoulder, still a week until you're in their arms. No, yeah, baby, oh, I know the feeling. And with all the ways of living, you say the world, it's ending, 'cause you don't like the route. No, you're the greatest and definitely the straightest. 2 steps above the crowd. Step back and fathom, do you think that you could handle if you ever had to climb back down? No, yeah, buddy, you best learn the feeling. Oh, and so should you. It's been diagnosed. We're all the same where it matters most. And if you feel like kneeling to test the stars, the rabbit's foot on your key, don't have the thinking part. Best learn the feeling.
Steve, you want to give him one loop here for a good one?
Sure.
Good job.
I'm sure glad you switched that thing around.
Hey. All right, so Michael, tell us where you're going to be playing at and where everybody can find you and come out and support you.
Yeah, actually, you can go to michaelcanslermusic.com. You can find me there. All our dates are on there. Tomorrow night we play in Catawba at a place called Pops. We've got about 10 more shows this year, I think. But, yeah, that's the best place. We've got the Facebook, of course, and Instagram and all that. I try to mess around with what's the other
TikTok?
TikTok a little bit, but I'm not very good at that. So.
Yeah, I don't have.
And I'm probably too old for that. Anyway.
30-second clips, man. It doesn't even matter. Just put up some bullshit and with some inspiration quotes of what your lyrics are, and boom. I'm telling you.
Got it, yeah. So this is our last round, right?
Yes, sir.
So it's hard to figure out which songs to play. I pulled this one back out. I wrote it like 8 years ago, maybe, and kind of repurposed it a little bit. And I played it at the festival in Boone back in September, the Songwriters Festival. And anyway, I had a few people crying. I was like, maybe I do need to play that song more. But I played it one night. We were just picking while we were there at the festival, and I played it. And a buddy of mine was like, even if you're in a bar, you need to play this song. You're in a wild bar, you need to play this song because somebody might need to hear it. So anyway, and you can find all our music on Spotify and all those places, so go listen to that. I had more I thought I'd play, and then like I do when I get here, something like this in the round. I love this, and then I have in my head what I think I'm going to play, and then I'll listen to everybody else. I'm like, yeah, I got something to go with that, or I got something else. So. This song, I'll tell it just a little quick. I grew up Lutheran, and we had a pastor that was really good with the kids. He's a young guy, good kids, and every time after he did a kids sermon, he'd say, "Jesus loves you, and so do I." And that stuck in my head for years, and I finally did something with it. So. Lost one day, stumbling down the street on the bourbon haze and 2 left feet. Saw a homeless man on the sidewalk. He looked like he didn't have a bite to eat. He emptied my wallet, gave him everything I had. Looked at me and he smiled and he said, Jesus loves you, so do I. We'll meet again in that sweet by and by. Jesus loves you, and so do I. I'll never forget you as long as I'm alive. Little girl laying in that hospital bed, pink bandana covers her head. Chemo's done all it's gonna do. She looked at me and said, "Mister, I'm not through." She said, Jesus loves you, and so do I. We'll meet again in that sweet by and by. Jesus loves you, and so do I. I'll never forget you as long as I'm alive. Grandma laying in that hospice room, gasping for her last breath. The good Lord's ready take her away. But she ain't ready just yet. She's waiting for her son to come back from the war and say goodbye one last time. He rushes in, he grabs her hand, they both start crying. She said, Jesus loves you, son, and so do I. We'll meet again in that sweet by and by. Jesus loves you, and so do I. Now it's time for me to say goodbye. Jesus loves you, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Jesus loves you, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Jesus loves you, and so do I. I'll never forget you as long as I'm alive. Jesus loves you, so do I. We'll meet again in that sweet by and by. Thank you. Y'all pick it up from there.
Ooh,
please.
that third verse got me there, buddy. Little misty-eyed. All right, Steven.
Hi.
Hi. How about it? How's your mom and them?
I'm pretty good.
Well, good.
Yeah.
So tell us about your social medias and all that stuff.
Which band?
We don't have enough time.
Mr. Overachiever.
Yeah, we don't have enough time to hear all his bands. We don't have enough.
Yeah, just tell us about you.
All right. Well, all right. So me, Steven Davidson. You can find me on social or Facebook at Steven Davidson or Steve Dave on Instagram, or you can find CharlotteBluegrassAllstars.com, Instagram, CLT Bluegrass All-Stars on Instagram, Cottle Creek Grass on Facebook and Instagram, thelocalboys.com or Facebook, Instagram.
Show off.
And the same with all the YouTubes.
When do you sleep?
Huh?
When do you sleep?
I'm trying to right now. No, but let's see. Cottle Creek will be playing in Gold Hill on this Saturday. And then Charlotte Bluegrass All-Stars will be at WAME actually on this Sunday for the Brunch and Bluegrass. And
Y'all should come check that out.
yeah.
I heard last year they had a bunch of gravy.
Uh-huh.
A whole platter or some shit. What I hear.
And
Yes.
you can catch the local boys at Merle Fest in 2024.
Well, hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, take us out with a good one, man.
All right. So we were talking about earlier about me finishing songs this week. I got another one. Let's see how it goes. It's called What It Could. What? See, I don't even know the name. What could have been? Hey son, I'll tell you one. Don't follow my path, no. Ain't got a bit of sense, no. Ain't got more than a bit of rent. Old girl from back in school. No, you could have ruined my world. Pretty eyes and a smile miss. No, you could have sealed it off with a little kiss. No, oh, what it could have been. Always worried about the coulda, woulda, shoulda. Oh, what it could have been. The cards were dealt and you made your pick. No, oh, what it could have been. Always worried about you could have missed. And it could have been. No time to reminisce. empathy. What if they never shot Kennedy? How would this world be for you and me? Ain't no one to listen. The senator took on my name on rent. Counted every time I tried to bend, but oh, messed that up. Let's try it again. Yeah, let's take it easy. Oh, let's talk about empathy. What if they never shot Kennedy? Oh, how would this world be from memory? Ain't made $1 since the senator was hollering. It ain't made a cent and a penny to spend. Ain't got no good time to vote. And he told me to trust the government. Oh, what it could have been. Oh, what the time that it should have been. Oh, what it could have been. Ain't got no time to spend my rent. No. Oh, what it could have been. Always worried about you could have missed. Oh, what it could have been. Ain't no time to reminisce. No, ain't time to reminisce. Oh.
Yeah, y'all give it up for Steve.
Yeah, good stuff, Steve.
So next time I'm going to come back and try to do that again.
Oh. Oh, yeah, man. All right, Bart.
All right.
We've come to the end.
All right, let's close this out. All right?
Actually, I'm going to close this out.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
listened
down
to
with
y'all-
it.
I've listened
I'm
to y'all
down with
sing
it.
all night long. I'm going to do at least one.
Yeah, please do.
But tell us about your social medias and what you got going on before you get into your first song. Or last song.
So I got Bart Lattimore on Facebook, Instagram. I don't have to make up a clever name because I've looked it up. Nobody is named Bart Lattimore. So I'm good on that. And then I'm in a band called The Old North State. And we got theoldnorthstateband.com, and then we're on Instagram, TikTok, and all that shit. Right now, after this, I don't have anything until next spring. I'll probably do some one-off stuff, but we're doing we're doing Carolina Country Music Festival. We're doing Barefoot in New Jersey, Georgia, Greenville. So we're doing we got on all the big country music festivals. I kind of weaseled my way into it, you know. But if you guys want to catch us out there, and then look us up on any of our social media pages and our website. Like, we'll have some shows dotted out through all that, some tour stuff. So, but yeah, that's the only thing we got planned. So,
Take us out with a good one then.
yeah. So, it's kind of like what you're talking about. It's like, what do you play? And I've played this one here before too, but this is kind of one of my favorite songs that I've written, and I wrote it like 3 years ago, and it's long before Oliver Anthony wrote a pandery song about being a poor man. I wrote one. Mine, unfortunately, does not have a weight limit on welfare, but this is called. I wrote this song because I think billionaires need to be taxed more. This is called Save a Little Money for Me. I was waiting on that one. That was ugly.
Bobby know that he worked hard. Well, that's the way he was raised. Well, he was fine just to getting by on the little that he made. Well, don't you know things was going all right? They were comfortable at Saints. Till Uncle Sam and the tax man said, did you save a little money for me? Money for me. Did you save a little money for me? He paid him off, that's when times got hard. So Pawpaw's tiller ran an old guitar. Well, under the table is money made. Busting ass from dawn till dusk. He saved enough for a pickup truck. The man still got a piece of that Chevrolet. Did you save a little money for me? Did you save a little money for me? Into the road, desperation sets in. This is a story of a broken man. I have seen your American dream, but did you save a little money for me? Did you save a little money for me? Bobby know that he worked hard. Well, that's the way he was raised. Well, he was fine just to getting by on the little that he made.
Woo!
Thank you.
All right, y'all give it up for these guys.
Thank you, guys. Cheers.
All right.
Let's hear it, Big Daddy.
Our fearless host is playing this weekend, I believe. Yes, you're in one of these rounds, Chase?
I'm actually not. I'm on the road all weekend playing
Oh.
weddings.
Dang, working.
Yeah.
Well, y'all can maybe get a +1 to this wedding or something. Catch him in one of these.
Maybe y'all come on. I played this at the last Roots in the Round I did, and people seemed to enjoy it. I also had an open invitation that if I cry and anybody's got anything to say about it, we're welcome to go outside and fight. This is a song about my grandfather. He taught me my first guitar chords and probably was my biggest fan my entire life. I'm sure he's telling Jesus right now how proud he is of me. So this one's for you, Papa. It's called Angel on My Shoulder. Well, I've been driving around for hours, burning stoves and killing time. I see your face on every corner, and sometimes see your face in mine. I tried my best to give up smoking, but that's a race that just won't end. 'Cause here lately I've been broken, because I lost my only friend. But you're the angel on my shoulder, and I got demons deep within, and it gets hard when you get older, and not to let that devil win. I took some cold beers to the graveyard and played some songs that made me cry. And just when I was leaving, I saw a plane go across the sky. You know my mom's getting better. Sometimes it feels like nothing changed, except the weeds out in the garden This old house don't feel the same. But you're the angel on my shoulder, and I got demons deep within. And it gets hard when you get older, not to let that devil win. You know, lately I've been praying, saying, Lord, please set me free from the sins when I was younger, to be the man I want to be. But you're the angel on my shoulder, and I got demons deep within. And it gets hard when you get older, and not to let that devil win. And it gets hard when you get older, and not to let that devil win. Well, thank y'all.
Y'all give it up for the host.
All right, so who's your major influences?
Bart Lattimore.
Fuck off.
Well, thank y'all.
Yeah, thank y'all for having us. We appreciate it.
All right, y'all. What a way to kick off the festival.